Okay, hello guys, FoosMC here, and I am going to go ahead and do a quick update or upgrade to a witch farm that I had done. Now I am actually starting this in a whole new world. I just generated this world, it's still kind of loading in. This is in response to a Free Time XL. He requested a tutorial using the grinder. A little more, well, it's a lot more complex, but we will go ahead and do that. And another upgrade I'm going to use is we're not going to use water in this one because in a survival world on the Attack of the B Team mod pack, we have access to conveyor belts, which are very handy when it comes to doing the witch farms. So, that being said, I'm going to get some stuff together. I just loaded this up, started. I haven't prepared for it yet. So pretty much this is going to be from scratch. Alrighty, so we will be right back. Okay, got a few things together. I went ahead and threw a tank up. This is using the open blocks tanks. These are very quick, simple to make. It's just some glass panes and obsidian. I am using the creative energy cell, so you will need an energy source. Not real hard to get, but you're going to need the energy conduit, the item ducts, and the fluid ducts. Now we're also going to need a storage system. I'm not going to get too in depth into that. I will probably just set it up real quick and call it good. But here we go. First thing we need to do is let's just get rid of all this. We don't need any of this. I'm going to leave this open too so that it, well, I guess we'll have to close it off at some point, right? But we will do that here shortly. But what I want to do is I want to get this all out of the way so that you can see how it's going together. Now the typical mob spawner, here, let's throw this in here. Alright, there's also a dispenser in here that gives you some stuff. Usually there's a couple important things. This is something you'll always want to grab if you have a chance. And as you can see, we have two spawners under here. Now what you want to do is take the outside edge, go out 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is also the outside edge of the back side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. The actual area is a 9x9 that they will spawn in. So off this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and off the front side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this gives us our basic area of where they are going to spawn. As you can see, I'm just lining up these edges here. I'm going to need some blocks too, I guess. Wow. Wow. I really thought I was there. Oop. See, that's why I'll need blocks. Okay, so this is our spawning area that we have, and this actually accommodates both spawners. So it is kind of important that if you want it to be as efficient as possible, that this is the area that you have dug out. Now we are going to go down 2 deep below the spawners, and here it's going to be bedrock, so that'll be easy for us to see. Not going to make this too pretty or anything, but I am going to try to keep it clean here. So I will go ahead and get this dug out, and we will go from there. Alright, one sec. Okay, as you can see, I got the area out, or cleared out. Now what we're going to do is we are going to find the center. Let's see, we got one there. So this is the exact center. Now these the grinders will kill mobs in a 3x3 area, I believe. Maybe a 5x5, but we're going to go with 3x3 just because it gives us a little bit better room. Now what I'm doing here is I am actually getting them away from the thing. Alright, we're going to need a chest back there. Okay, let's go ahead and do this so that they can't be wandering out here, because you know they will. Alright, so we are going to need a fluid duct. Alright, and we will go ahead and place that there. I guess I should have put this on this side. Whoop. Now, I'm going to do this above ground just because it makes it a little bit easier to explain. Now, what I'm doing here is this is going to collect the mob essence. The mob essence is something you should always try to collect because it's very important. Okay, now this here, we are going to run the leadstone conduit. Okay, and a power source. Okay, see, it's already collecting stuff, throwing it out, and as you can see, it is already filling up our mob essence. Okay, so now we have a way to kill the witches. What we need now, oops, wrong buttons, is a way to get them down there. What I find best is basically get in the direction you want to go. Okay, so we want to start here. And it is actually pulling me. I am just holding the right click button. And this is actually going to force them this direction, just like it's pushing me, all the way down to there. Okay, now as you can see, it's going to take me in that direction regardless of what I want to do. Now all of these on this side are going to go that direction because we want anything on this side to be pushed to the middle. I mean, you can face them all to the front. And I don't know why it's changing colors, but you can do them this way and then at this point have them pushed over. It's just a matter of preference. So, and once they get on here, it's actually really hard for them to get off. So I'm going to finish this up, get these all laid down, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, now I got this all filled in. Takes them down there. I'm thinking that's enough room that it'll get them out of there, and enough room that we can be close by. Now here I've set up, I believe, 12? Yeah, 12 deep storage. The reason I use the deep storage is because it lets one item in, and it won't let any other types of items except for that one item in there, so it automatically sorts it. And then that is, of course, going to be filled by this tank. Now, a few things you're going to need. Hold on one sec. Okay, sorry about that, children. They wanted to go visit. Okay, a few things we're going to need to look for that we're going to need. First of all, let's get rid of this. We don't need that. That. Or that. I don't think we really need any of this, but alright. Pneumatic servo. We're going to need one of these. And we're also going to need a crescent right there. Okay. Alright, so how this works. This grinder automatically puts the items in there for you and moves the mob essence out over to here. Okay, so we do have mob essence in there. You just can't see it right now. And this is going to put all the items in here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to change a few things. Alright, first things first, we want to put pneumatic servo in there. And then go in here with an empty hand. As you can see, my hand is a creeper. I had to move it out of the hole. We're not going to blacklist anything on this. We're going to put it on low so it automatically takes it out. And we're going to decrease the stack size. The reason being is we want it to slow down how many items come out of here at once. The spawn rate is going to be kind of fast, but what we don't want is too many items going through here, because what it'll do is if there's too much of one, it will bypass and go into the next one, and that's going to kind of disorganize it, and we're going to have items without an actual place to go. Another thing we might want to do is let's go ahead and get a large chest. Yeah, let's go with diamond, just to make it pretty. Okay, and we are going to put this right here. And now, any items that do not get put into these will go into here, so any random items. Okay, so now, where are we? Alright, open hand, click on that. Alright, so we got the stack size set low. We got that turned on. Okay, so this is pretty much ready. We're going to change that to the red arrow. And what that does is turns it to take all that out. Alright, now, as you can see, everything's getting in here. Had to do this a little bit ago with the witches. I didn't want to be a big one. Alright, but see, that is actually going to take them down there and cut them up. Pretty nifty. So this is the basic layout. Now what I will do is I will go ahead and get this covered up and we'll see it in action. So I'll be right back when I got it done. Okay, now I got it almost complete here. Like any spawner, you want to have 2 blocks above and 2 blocks below. And these pretty much do act like any other spawner. If you torch it up, give it light, it will stop mobs from spawning. So, you know, of course you're going to have to do that as you're building it. Now we will go ahead and do this. And let me see, do we want to... I'll go ahead and do this. Alright, so this gives us a dark enough area that we can see it coming. Now this is a dual spawner, so the rates will be kind of high. And is it actually killing them over that way? Alright, so let's grab some class. If I can find it. Now, this mod pack does rearrange your creative inventory or item list here. So let's go for steel frame, no. Borderless class. Alright. There we go. Now, I didn't count out the blocks, so I don't know how far I need to be away. I do know the distance, I believe, from a player to activate the spawners is 16 blocks. And considering you got one block opening between them, so you're going to want to be at least with a maximum of 14, because it'd be -2. So yeah, 14 blocks away is where you're going to stand as far as activating it. So I would pretty much plan on anything you do that would be related, try to do it in there. Okay, so I am going to stand here AFK, let this go for a little bit, probably about 5 minutes, and we're going to see where we're at as far as the mob essence, because this is probably one of the best ways to get mob essence quick and simple. And we will be right back when that 5 minutes is up. Okay, we are at approximately 5 minutes now. I was playing around, coming up with a few other ideas for an upcoming tutorial to add to this, so stay tuned for that. But for now, what we want to do is we want to see what we've gotten. Alright, so 16,000 or 1600 MB. I'm not sure what that is, but that's actually quite a bit to power an auto spawner, or you can use it to for enchanting is another option. I think in this case, when it's all said and done, this is going to power an auto spawner that you can use to spawn whatever mob you're wanting, and that will be great. Okay, so as of right now, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Hope this helps you out. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.